never heard of Jesus? How would God judge those people?
Difficult question. I do not know specifically how God will judge those who've never heard about Jesus, because Jesus never addressed your excellent question. But he makes 5 points that apply to your question. First point is, Jesus insisted God is just. Nobody's getting ripped off. Second point, Jesus insisted the only reason people go to hell is because they choose to live their life separate from God. No one's going to go to heaven because of a low IQ. No one's going to go to hell because of a low IQ. No one's going to go to hell because of lack of information. Third point, Hebrews chapter 11 in the New Testament gives a partial list of people's names who will be in heaven, who obviously never heard about Jesus. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Rahab, a Gentile prostitute, born hundreds of years before him, obviously never heard about Jesus. But in humility, they put their faith in God. Fourth point, the only reason those folks will be in heaven, the only reason any of us will be in heaven, Jesus insisted, is because he bled and died on a cross for our sin. And fifthly and finally, although I do not specifically know how God judges those who have never heard about Christ, I do know that all of us here have more than ample opportunity to hear about Christ.
Yeah, so God will judge accordingly, individually, right?
Correct.
But so wouldn't that kind of apply also to people who might believe in other religions?
See, what you need to do is look at
Okay.
Does that apply?
Well, in John 3:18, we have an example of how Jesus says, if you hear about me and reject me, you're not going to heaven. In John 3:18, Jesus says, whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already because he has not believed in the name of God's one and only Son.